Good morning. Happy Friday. Are you in need of a mortgage? Well, guess what? Volunteer Home Mortgage is here for you 7 days a week. Whether you're in Tennessee, Georgia, Florida, or even beyond that, Jerry and her expert team are ready to help you with purchases, refinances, and so much more. Don't wait. Call them today, 865-238-7500, or visit them online at volunteerhomemortgage.com and tell Jerry and her team that I sent you. And give her a big giant hug from me because she is an amazing person. So cheers to you. Happy Friday. We made it to Friday. It's got a nice little ring to it, doesn't it? Although, have you heard the latest news? The Storm Prediction Center has increased our severe weather threat throughout the day today. It's only a level 1, but still is there, and it's still going to be moving its way in through the late morning, early afternoon hours. Let's go ahead and start you off with a live look in downtown Gatlinburg. Got some cool fog banked up against the mountains here this morning. Some clearing. We've had some other locations with some fog where we've had a little bit more clearing, but all in all, it's not a bad start to the day. However, conditions will deteriorate thanks to this cold front that's heading our way. And it's already popping off some showers and thunderstorms back off to our west and the middle Tennessee. And all this moisture is starting to work its way into our area. So from here on out, expect conditions to deteriorate. Showers and thunderstorms will be with us through the late morning, early afternoon, and maybe another round later on this evening. But the main event, anyways, is late this morning, early afternoon, associated with that frontal boundary right there. Here at home, we've had a couple of spotty showers. You can see how the showers and thunderstorms are already starting to fill in back towards Crossville and Fentress County, Van Buren and Pickett County as well. So this is all the moisture that's going to be surging our way. Don't forget to track these showers and thunderstorms with the East Tennessee Weather app and the interactive radar because it gives you past, current, and future radar based on what's going on out there right now. So that's going to give you your best truth of how long these showers may stick with you, which is going to be a great benefit through the spring and summer months and really every day of the year. All right. So our severe weather outlook, the Storm Prediction Center has put us under a level 1 risk that does include most of East Tennessee. The threats would be for damaging wind and large hail. So let's pick up our timeline here at 6 o'clock this morning. Anyways, and you can see how the showers and thunderstorms fill in. This is noon. So this model forecast is a little bit ahead of what all the other models are, but I would just say late morning, early afternoon would be the general rule of thumb. And then as we get into the evening hours, the winds are going to shift to the northwest. That's going to start to draw in some drier air, but we could get what's known as, I love them, they're little instability showers on the backside of a cold front. You get kind of partly cloudy skies and a few passing, typically light showers, although some of those could be a little bit heavier. And then as we get into the 9 o'clock hour, the wind backs off. The wind's going to be with us again today as well, so it is going to be a rather breezy and gusty day. Wind's going to be gusting to about 20, 25 miles per hour or so. Good morning, Brian. How are you this morning? Drinking out of one of my favorite mugs, by the way, thanks to Brian and his wife right there, Crested Butte, Colorado. I like this mug a lot because I like it's tall. So I feel like the coffee doesn't get cold as fast. Does that make sense? Not as much surface area with the coffee. The coffee doesn't have as much surface area, so it stays hotter longer. All right, so we're likely to pick up anywhere from a tenth to a quarter, upwards of a half an inch of rainfall. Some of you will get a lot more than others, but again, it's going to be kind of hit and miss. All right. Temperature-wise, we're in the 60s this morning, so that feels pretty good. Good morning, Tom. How are you this morning? Joining us from Cincy, huh? Nice. Gonna go eat yourself some, the chili dogs up there. I'm blanking on the name of it. Sunrise chili, that's not it. Anyways, by lunchtime, temperatures will be in the upper 60s. Forecast highs will be in the low 70s, so not a bad day, a little bit cooler than what we were yesterday. And that's going to be the general rule of thumb across the board, but then high pressure starts to build on in, and that's going to, A, help to shut down the rain chances, and B, that's going to bring us some June heat. So for those of you that have been longing for some June heat, hold on a second. Wait till you see the 7-day forecast. Thanks, Vera. I am feeling a little bit better. I just was in a funk. I don't know what it was. Just in a funk. I just wanted to sleep. Sometimes you just got to sleep. I appreciate it, Shannon Marie. I know, Chris. I know. I ran out of money to buy order more merch, and so there we go. You know, this one of the biggest downfalls in like Shark Tank history of like all the people that go on Shark Tank is the fact that they have to make purchase orders, so they got to purchase stuff, but they also have to sell it in order. Anyways, when you don't have any money to purchase merch, well, there you go. No merch left. All right, here we go. Well, I do have some. I have umbrellas, by the way, which are great umbrellas. All right, so picking up our timeline at 7 o'clock here tonight. Let's go into our Saturday because here's that northwesterly flow. Now, there is a chance for some afternoon showers and thunderstorms on Saturday. As this little boundary slides its way southward, that's going to spark off some activity. And instead of the storms coming in out of the southwest, they'll come in out of the northwest. So that's what we can anticipate Saturday afternoon and evening. We've got the Big Children's Reading Festival in downtown Knoxville at World's Fair Park here this weekend. Of course, we got a big old baseball game here tonight, kicking off the series, right, with the Vols baseball. What else do we have going on? We got women's baseball, softball as well. We got lots of activities going on, I think, this weekend. All right, and as we get into our Sunday, I think much more the same. The Southern Valley may have a chance for a few afternoon thunderstorms, but I think less coverage of rainfall on Sunday than what we'll see on Saturday. Generally speaking, we're still looking at the potential of about a half an inch or so over the next 7 days. All right, so chance for some isolated strong or severe thunderstorms today. Afternoon or evening thunderstorms Saturday and Sunday, but coverage is going to be really pretty on the low side. Better coverage on Saturday, I think. But again, don't cancel any of those outdoor plans. Just check in with the East Tennessee Weather app and the interactive radar. And then look at next week. The heat is going to build, and it should, because June 1st is on Sunday. Can you believe June 1st is already on Sunday? That's insane. Like, I have a birthday tomorrow. How did that happen? Yeah, by the way, my birthday is tomorrow. We'll celebrate together tomorrow. Today is not my birthday, so we don't celebrate today. But Wake Up with Witcher will start off as 8 o'clock in the morning, Saturday and Sunday. So we've switched Wake Up with Witcher to 8 o'clock in the morning, both Saturday and Sunday. Gotten a lot of feedback from a lot of folks. They're like, I'm really not up and out of bed yet at 7 o'clock. And so, therefore, no need to do that. So we're going to do it at 8 o'clock. It lets us all kind of get a little bit of rest. Hey, by the way, temperatures may be trending a little bit above average for the first couple weeks of June. And then rainfall chances will probably start to trend a little bit above average per the Climate Prediction Center as well. All right, let's take it back outside. A live look there at Fox Road Marina. Overcast, gray. We've got some light rain showers hanging out with us. We'll look at the radar once again here this morning for those of you that may be traveling out and about. And here's what it looks like on the radar. Got some special weather statements to our north and to our south. Got a few lightning strikes showing up over the last 5 minutes or so. Nothing really to write home about so far. But for you folks joining us across the Cumberland Plateau, we do already have some showers from Crossville, Crab Orchard, Woody, to Clark Rains, Grimsley, and Allert and Jamestown. Anybody traveling along Highway 27 or 127, and anybody traveling along Interstate 75 north of town and along Interstate 40 just west of town towards Kingston have a little bit of rain, but more nuisance really than anything else. And I was showing you that radar, but of course you could see that at the top of the screen. 3-day weekend. Nice, Katrina. Let's see. I added Oklahoma City to my location so I can keep an eye on the weather for my softball World Series. There we go, Laura. You can do that. Wasn't it last year that it was just extremely hot? And I think this year is going to be extremely hot as well. It's Statehood Day, by the way, at Marble Springs State Historic Site on Saturday. If you want to go out and learn some cool stuff. There is also the Van Gogh exhibit going on in Maryville, I believe it is. I could be wrong on that one. Skyline Chili. There it is, Laura. Nice. So, yeah, Van Gogh is supposed to be pretty cool. I don't know, but let's get to work with some of the national holidays for the day today. If you like those, I don't know if you like those or not, but we're going to do them anyways. Before I do so, I'm going to take you back outside and show you a live look in downtown Clinton. Good morning, Anderson County. Got some low-grade clouds, some fog. Got a couple of showers moving there as well. You can see the rooftop is wet. The rooftop is wet. All right, so today is May 30th. We're celebrating birthdays and events here for the day today. And they got some watermelon on there. Seems like a good day for some watermelon. We mowed down I love these little tiny mini watermelons that we've been cutting lately. They've been so good and so juicy, and so I just eat a whole watermelon because I cut it all up, put it on the kitchen table, and then as I'm cooking dinner and stuff, I'm just eating it. It's so good. But that was a picture of watermelon. So there we go. If you're celebrating a birthday or have an event coming up, big shout out. Buck says sleeping, but once a week. There we go. You'll get up with Witcher and East Tennessee weather. Good for you, Buck. I can't wait to see you. Well, I see you this morning, but there we go. June is going to be apparently the year for tornadoes. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. All right, it's National Creativity Day. There we go. Looking for something for your kids to do on summer break. Moms and dads, if you're home, maybe let them get them creative. Make something fun and creative. You know, my older son for Christmas had gotten a 3D printer, and so he has gotten super creative with some of the stuff that he's made with that 3D printer. He's got something printing like almost every single day. It's insane, and it's insane the stuff that he makes. So I just got a new car, and the car has a front license plate on it because it came from another state. But since we don't have front license plates here in East Tennessee, or in Tennessee, I should say, I want to put, so he's going to 3D print me a big, giant, solid black, because the car's black, East Tennessee weather logo for the front of my car. Is that not going to be so cool? So National Creativity Day. It's Loomis Day. Like, I know what that is. Loomis Day recognizes Malon Loomis, Malone Loomis, as the person who received the patent for wireless telegraphy, receiving U.S. patent number 129971, titled "An Improvement." All right, there we go. So an improvement on the wireless telegraphy in July of 1872. Loomis beat, yep, I know all these words, United Kingdom's patent by nearly 25 years. So there was already a patent out there, but beat it by 25 years. All right, it's National Mint Julep Day. Shouldn't that be like with the running of the horses and all those things, you know? Ooh, Here's an easy way to cut it, though, by the way, Katrina. You got to cut off a little slice on the bottom so it doesn't wobble on you, right? Just a little tiny slice. Then it stays flat. It's National Hole in My Bucket Day. What is that all about? Each year on May 30th, National Hole in My Bucket Day is celebrated as a wacky holiday in honor of the fun children's song, "There's a Hole in My Bucket." Okay. And it's National Water a Flower Day. Well, I think Mother Nature is going to water the flowers for us today. Appreciate it, Buck. It's tomorrow, my friend. It's tomorrow. Thank you, Ricky. I just called you Ricky. Happy Friday. Back to you, Bubba. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate you. You need to. You need to. Anyways. There we go, my friends. Those are your national holidays for the day today. Feel like downtown Clinton's kind of socked in a little bit more than what it was just a moment ago. Take a look at this. Just like all socked in, dreary. You can see the a little rainy out there as well. You can see the flags blowing there in the bottom right-hand side of the screen. So the wind has already started to pick up. Showers are already starting to move on in. And there's our downtown Clinton shower that just moved its way through. Now it's working its way towards Norris. So all that rain that just moved through downtown Clinton is tracking its way towards Norris. Oh, thanks, Teresa. I appreciate it. And there we go. There we go. Tomorrow, Buck. Tomorrow. Don't make me older than I already am. Thanks a lot, pal. Oh, man. Let's see if we have any new photos to share with you with Witcher's Pictures. And hopefully we have a few more. We got some. There we go. All right, Lisa Gibson. Big shout out. My 8-year-old grandson fished a tournament at Douglas Lake with his dad Wednesday night, and they won. How about this? This is awesome from Lisa Gibson. Big shout out to big old winners. There's some big fish. That is awesome. Lisa, thanks for sharing that with us. Let's see what else we have. We've got another one. All right, so Alicia Walker taking 529 at 8 p.m. Cedar Bluff, Carnes area. A nice shot of a rainbow. Nice little shot of the rainbow there. That's pretty cool. And Kathy Collins grabbing a really cool sunset in Rutledge in Granger County. How about that one right there? That is awesome. Awesome pictures. Remember, you can always upload those through Witcher's Pictures And track these showers and these thunderstorms throughout the day today with the interactive radar. It gives you past, current, and future radar of 2 hours, which is really going to be a benefit, especially if you work outside or if you're going to be outside at any point of the day. I don't know what we have planned here today. It is Friday, though. I feel like we have something planned. Be out and about, gonna grab probably a late lunch, early dinner for my birthday with some friends and my family tomorrow. But we'll be talking about that tomorrow morning. And then no show on Sunday. Just kidding. There's still a show tomorrow. The show must go on. All right, here comes the rain. Showers and thunderstorms today. Less coverage on Saturday and Sunday. If you're joining from the East Tennessee Weather app, welcome to the program, by the way. But if you missed the forecast, I'll send you right back to the 24-hour weather channel, and you'll get your forecast from yours truly here in just moments. In the meantime, have a great Friday. Enjoy your weekend if you're going to be traveling out and about for maybe some holidays or vacations. It is vacation seasoning. Watch out for those showers. Have a great day. I'll see you back here for Wake Up with Witcher tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Until then, be safe, be kind to each other. Life is short.